What is the other one? Hello, good morning, good night, good afternoon, whenever you are. My name is Leticia and welcome to my channel. It's your first time if you're coming back. Nice to meet you, nice to have you here. This video I'm filming after my Get Inspired With Me Gustav Klimt version of the Women in Gold inspired look. Really love this. I'm really digging this, and that will be linked somewhere if you want to check it out. Right now though, I thought it would be very interesting to do a video that is like New Year vibes / resolutions, which is well, I already talked about like no buy low buy. So basically I'm doing a low buy year this year, and I set some rules and you've already seen it, maybe not. Also gonna link it somewhere. And right now I think it's also a good time to set up my makeup goals, which is close related to a project pan. I've never did a project pan, and I've watched many videos lately about project pan, and I'm trying to figure out if that makes sense to me. I don't think it does, because, well, there are 3 types of products in my collection. Products I don't like and I don't want to use, or maybe I did like but now I really don't want to use it anymore. It's not my thing anymore. Products I really like and I want to use all the time. Oh, let's say 4 then. Products I like and I want to use all the time but I don't get to because I have too many of them. Products I actually default to or using all the time and I really love. And products that I'm like so like don't like it, don't hate it, it's whatever. The products that I don't like, I don't want to use. Like I see that if I try to force, which I mentally kind of do already, so I mentally kind of try to force myself to rotate through my makeup. I'm gonna insert like a mini video of like my vanity, my makeup organization here, and you're gonna see that I have much more than some people, but I don't have that much. Like everything I have is right in front of me. So like if I can see literally all I'm using. I literally have 2 foundations, so it's like I can see which one I'm using more or not. So here are pot eyeshadows, lip products, blush, highlighters, powders, primers, face mist, foundation and concealers. Here are my brushes, singles palette, and other palettes here on the back. So yeah, this is it. So I mentally do this process of like trying to rotate through my makeup, but some of my makeup kind of like loses interest during some, like after some time, after a while, for some reason. Like for example, I have the Kosas face tint oil now. But since I came out of the pale and I have acne, my face turned to be much more combination oily very it was previously in my life, and it's not dry anymore. So I don't like to use the oil frequently because then it gets very oily during the day, even in winter. And before it was like a holy grail. I almost panned it. It doesn't mean I hate it. It's just, you know, not my preferred go-to makeup anymore. So I thought I should like give you an overview of all of those makeups and where they fit in my life right now. I'm not going to go through all my collection, just the ones that are notable. And it's a semi project pan. It's the only thing, the only category of those 4 products that I think it would make sense for me to want to pan is the ones that I used to like, but I don't like anymore very much. And even those I might rethink and just like declutter. If I really come to think like they don't fit in my life anymore, that's what I'm gonna do. The ones that I don't like, I will declutter, just like straightforward declutter. So this video, it's a mini declutter slash start a project pen review. Turns out that that's what's gonna happen here. So let's start like by makeup order. So primer, foundation, concealer, all that. So primers, I have the E.L.F. blemishing, love it. Milk, love it. And Rare Beauty, both of them. I think I will try to pen those. And that's because for the brightening one, I want to try the Auric. I love both of those, but I want to try the Auric glow goop on my face. And for that to happen, for me to buy that, I need to finish the Rare Beauty illuminating primer and this mattifying. Also, like I think like I have other things that would fit this roll. They are lovely, I love them, but I will try to pen those. I don't hate any of those, I love all of them, but I want to try some other ones. And I don't think I need more than 4 primers, so I don't want to add up on this number before using up the other ones, if you see what I'm saying. I already bought the mini, it should be straightforward. Okay, so sorry, just so you can see, I'm almost at half. Like both of them I used up more or less the same amount. Should be good to pen. I'm gonna do 6 months, forgot to say that. So we're gonna check up again as I go through this makeup, but I'm gonna do another whole video for that, at least my plan. I never did this before. My work might not work, I don't know, but in 6 months, so basic in June, I'm gonna check again how it's going. For foundations, I have 3 actually, sorry, because the face oil, I think it counts as a foundation. So I don't know if you can see it. I'm here, I'm literally here. I can see here through the light. So I will try to pen this because I used to love it. It doesn't really fit my life anymore, and if I can't, it's gonna be decluttered. Like if I feel like there's no use for this anymore in my life, I will declutter it. But it was lovely when I had dry skin, and I recommend it for people that don't want a lot of coverage, which is my case. I like very low coverage. My face and body, I'm around here. I just shook it, you can't really see, but I've noticed before. It's around here. I don't intend to pen it, I'm gonna use it normally. I really love it. It's my go-to nowadays. This one, I have no idea where I am. I think I'm around here. I don't use it that much, and that's because for various reasons that I've told you before. This Rare Beauty foundation, it's medium coverage, and it tends to pick up dry patches and look very cakey on me, as most of the medium to high coverage makeup do. So that it's not that this one's bad, and I think the finishing is lovely, but I have to use it with a dual fiber so it doesn't look cakey and too much. I use like literally one I don't know, dosage, just like dipping one in the container, it dots all over my face, and that's what I got more or less. I use like some concealer on my pimples, but I mean, it's a pretty good coverage, it lasts forever. I will try to pen it, or I mean try to use it more, but I don't think I will be able to pen it because it's a lot of product and it goes forever. Let's see. Concealers, I have those 3. So I have the Kosas, the Fenty eyeliner, and the mini Shape Tape from Tarte, and I love the 3 of them, and I don't want to pen any of them. I'm just gonna intercalate and use all of them. I would actually even like be cool with one more concealer, because concealer I use more than makeup. Oh, clay. I use more concealer than I use foundation. I rely more on concealer. What I tend to like, and And I notice a lot of other YouTubers do that too. Is a very light sheer coverage with foundation, and then you just pinpoint with concealer. And also a lot of makeup artists do that too, but of course it depends like on the clients and the person's face, like what is the state of the art. But it tends to go more natural, and for me, I have a lot of texture, like my skin has this expression with texture, even when it's very good, it's not very smooth. And so I just like learn how to do makeup. So I just learned how to do makeup on top of the skin that I have in a way that I like, basically. And that's how it is. I will do face sprays because they are close and I will forget. I have Rare Beauty, Always an Optimist, and I have Try Fix and Plus Magic Radiance here. I mean, I'm gonna try to pan this because this is a sample. The MAC one, it's pretty good. I love this one too, Rare Beauty. I'm not trying to buy another one. I'm not trying to pan. Just gonna probably try to go use the sample, but that's it. I have one eye primer, which is the E.L.F. Putty Eye Primer. I like this, but I have one problem with this. It's too stiff. I'm gonna show you. Man, it's stiff, stiff. And the problem with that is like it's very grippy. Like it makes like almost a gooey thing on your eyelids. But the problem is that I have very sensitive eyes because I'm using retinol on my face, so it already irritates my skin overall. I don't use it on my eyes, but it makes everything more irritated. So be tugging on my eyes to apply a primer is not the ideal thing. I'm gonna try to use it up, but I might end up decluttering if I don't. Powders. I have one. It's a Brazilian one. It's called Arela Makeup, the brand, and it's by Renata Meins, which is a Brazilian YouTuber. She lives in Australia, but she's Brazilian. And she made this white beige translucent powder that is literally perfect. It's like a very good finish. I don't have any reason to buy. Every time I see like, oh, I could buy Charlotte Tilbury. Oh, I could buy that one. Oh, good indication for that one. But then I think like I already have a perfect one. I don't use that much powder. I don't need it. So one is more than enough. Sorry, that was a lie. I have this translucent loose powder from sample from Mercier, which is like the iconic one. I really want to try this because I never tried that iconic powder, but it's a sample, so when I open this, it's gonna go everywhere. I have to figure out how to do that, but I will try to pen this. Maybe the other one too. I don't use it that much. I've been using more powder now that my face is oily, so let's see how it goes. I will try to proceed on both of those. It's just like this one, you can clearly see a dent, I think. Let's see if you can, because it's very translucent. You can see, oh yeah, you can see the dent now, I think. Yeah, maybe here. There is a dent, and I'm starting to see the contour of the pen. So I think I will hit pen on this soon. So this goes to the pen, and the sample goes to the pen too. For contour, I have only one in my hair, and this is the Kaleidos contour palette, face palette. And I did some progress on those two shades, but you can barely tell. And I don't want to hit pen on them. I love them. Don't need another one. So I'm more of a bronzer kind of girl. Don't want another one. Don't see the reason why to hit pen on this. This could be in my collection forever. Then for highlighters, I have this dandelion twinkle thing. Is a sample. I hit pen on this a long time ago, okay, because I had it for years now. I really love this one. So let's try to finish up this one. I think it's a good thing to do. Let's try to finish up because it's been in my collection for years and it's gonna go bad. So I'll try to do this for this one. This one, I just talked about this one. This is the Divine Delight Spectral Shine from Phytosurgence. I'm doing a lot of progress on this one, but it's so hard because this is the original formula, and it's been irritating like a little bit my eyes because I apply very close to my eyes because I have to buff in a lot. So I was thinking actually about decluttering this and getting the new formula. But I'm really struggling with this idea because it's not very sustainable. Let's see how it goes. I will try to hit pan on this. Then this is my next last highlighter. This is the Supernova Crush Diamond highlighter from Ader Beauty. This is absolutely divine. There is some progress here. I don't know if you can see because it's very reflective, but I clearly used up a little bit of this. I don't intend to hit pan. I love it. And this is not for sale anymore, so I really don't want to hit pan on this. I want it forever. It's like awesome. For blushes, the Kosas 8th Muse Color and Light Cream. It's probably already bad because it's 18-month shelf life. I don't know if you can see, I hit pan on the highlighter and it's been a while, and I have a lot of progress also in the blush. But this belonged to the part of my life where I had dry skin. And right now, if I try to use this, it's extremely like gooey. And because my face is very oily, it does not dry down at all. So I really don't want to use this. I'm like literally avoiding. So I will try to use this and you know, like experiment with this and see if I can use it up. Also, I think it's smelling kind of off. Wait. Oh yeah, it smells like crayon right now. I'm gonna check on the date. It might be expired. So if it's not expired, I'll try to use it up. Otherwise, it's gonna be decluttered. And if it's expired, it's also gonna be decluttered. So I have the E.L.F. I think it's a very, very good product, but it's very dark. I have to be very cautious. It's the color Sing. It's a color haze multi matte pigment, and the problem with this is it's at 12 months shelf life, which might be already done, so I'm gonna check on that. And I have to be really, really careful with this color because it's very dark. The littlest bit. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's like this on my cheeks it's like I don't know, it's like I literally burned from the sun, but like in a bad way. It's not like I'm just flushed, I'm burned. So I need to be super ultra hyper extra careful, so that kind of makes me not have much fun when I'm doing my makeup, so I tend not to reach for it. So I will try to use it up. Otherwise, if it's already due, I'll just declutter this. I'm putting those that I need to check the deadline, which include this, all the Kosas, and then E.L.F. I also, talking about super old stuff, I have this Natura, which is a Brazilian brand powder blush. It's panning a little bit on me. No, it's drying up, you know, dry pan. I don't know how it's called, like when it kind of forms like a film on the powder. And I used it a lot. Like I will hit pan soon. I think I will try to hit pan on this because it's old. I don't think you can get it anymore, and you certainly can get it here on the north side of the globe. So I will try to hit pan on this too. But because it's a powder, the fact that it has like 10 years, this is 10 years old, I will not count that because it looks fine. It still like feels fine, but it's very old, so I will try to pan it. All my Phytosurgence are good. The Quo, the Burt's Bee, the Rare Beauty, I will absolutely never hit pan on this, but I used up to here, like 5 millimeters. No, like 3 millimeters. I don't think I will ever hit pan on this because, you know, it goes on forever. Maybe I'll try eventually. It's not on my project pen. I will try to use up this mascara because I don't like it. It's a Lash Sensational Maybelline, and it's good, but the brush is just so weird. Let me see if I can show you. It has this like small part and this big part, and then it just wants to clump and on me. I like eyelashes that are more wispy, long, and curled, and this tries to put them all together. But I have enough eyelashes that I don't feel like I need to, you know, I don't know. It's just not my style. So I wanna be done with this. Another problem from Kosas. I have the 10-second eyeshadows in the colors Nitrogen, which is the blue, and Fahrenheit, which is the red. I don't like the blue. I don't like how it applies. I don't like how it looks. The red one though, it's the reason why I know I like red eyeshadow, because I would never have tried this and the Tati Beauty palette. And I would never have tried this if I don't have them. And I'm very thankful. But I think the shelf life, it's already, because it's 18 months, so I think they're already good to go. I'm going to check on them. If they're not, I'll probably declutter the blue, because I tried using many times and I just don't like it. And I don't think I'm gonna use it because it has alcohol, even though I would not have a problem with that. It's just like, as I just said, my eyes are very irritated lately, so if I do use them, what is gonna happen is that they are gonna irritate my eyes, so it's better just to get rid of them. I will report back, or maybe I will write down in the comments what happened to each one of them. If you were interested, just read down there. I have this thing, which is Burt's Bees Defining Eyeliner Precision, blah, 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 and the color Mulberry. And I don't like it. It's not horrible, but you have to be persistent. And I'll try to pan this because I don't think it's bad. It's just like not the best color payoff. So I'm gonna try to hit pan on this, because I don't want to just throw it away, because it's not bad. It's just could be better, I suppose. Two products from Glossier, Woe Brow and the Brow Flick. Those two products, I just despise them. I try to use most as I could, and I'm gonna throw them away. The Flick, it's red orange, and it looks absolutely artificial, even though I bought the brown one. It looks horrible, and the Boy Brow absolutely has no hold. I'm like, why would I pay for that if I can do something similar or even better with the E.L.F, and I paid $4, and this is like, I don't know, $20 plus shipping. Is like why, you know? This is like already in my empties box. Lips now. I was in a pursuit to buy lip products that not just smell good but taste good, because of my boyfriend. I know no one talks about this, but I've seen that there are some people that actually are in the same pursuit, and I heard about this. This is the Mentha from Bigelow from Bad Body and Bed Bath and Works, and they taste strongly as mint, and they're lovely. Like, and I also love the colors. I bought 3, like a mask, a red one, and a kind of like nude peachy one, and they nose is irritated, and they are lovely, but I think they're causing me allergy. I bought like 2 and got a free one, and they're causing me allergy. I think my mint might be too strong, and it's reacting with my lips. I'm gonna try again and see if that's exactly what's happening. Otherwise, this is gonna be a no, because no allergy, right? So I'm gonna do this test. Just reapplied my lip. Honestly, I have to decide what to do with this old formula of Bite Beauty lipstick sample. Like I bought like 4 of them. One was just the wrong color. I threw it away. And I absolutely don't use this ever. I think the shelf life might be already done, and or I'm gonna just throw them away. I don't like the texture. I don't like how they apply. They are sticky and gross. I'm probably gonna just throw them away. But then again, I'm gonna try it out. See? Look. It's just, I hate this. This is the color Ruby Bonbon, and it's out. Oh, Good Jujube is a color that I like. Look, you can see that I like this color because it's already like disgusting. This one kind of applies kind of okay. Is this color here? I don't like, it does like sticky. It's almost like a gloss in the bad way, like sticky way. And the red one is Cherry Truffle. Look like how they're patchy because they kind of tug. This is horrible. I'm sorry, this is just gone. I love my Rare Beauty Lip Soufflés. I think I'm gonna try to hit pan on those. Those are 2 Burt Bees, like they are decent. Crimson Coast is one, the other one is Russet River. They have a decent formula, but I just never reach for them. So I'm gonna see if I can, use them up. This is the color Crimson Coast. This is Crimson Coast, Russet River. They are very good colors for winter, and I will use them more because this is a perfect time of the year to hit pan on them. So yeah, they are in my project pan now. So it turns out I am doing a project pan. Isn't this incredible? I don't have any project pan for eyeshadows because I don't see why I would use up quickly my eyeshadows, and I have many of them, so it would be kind of hard, I must tell you. So I don't have anything that I must go through very quickly. What I am going to say is that I have this, the Naked one, Original Naked. I hit pan on this a long time ago. I am absolutely bananas for the shade Naked and Sidecar. I used Scene and Buck a lot too. I absolutely love this part of the palette, and I'm gonna keep it because I think the last 2 times I used this, which was recently, believe it or not, for these shades, I think my eyes were a little irritated after. So I think that 10 years might be too much for this palette. I know it's crazy, but I really like it. But I'm gonna keep it as a reference. I'm thinking about going to a MAC store while the COVID situation gets a little better, when the COVID situation gets a little better, and trying to get some dupes, but I need a reference. So I'm gonna take this. So I'm thinking about like trying to reproduce these ones. This gold one I kind of like too, and this kind of pinkish here I kind of used a lot too. The other shades, honestly, I barely touched in these 10 years, but you can see, I think you can see like, maybe, yeah, see the ones that I used. It's very clear when I do this. Anyways, I think this is it. Yeah, looking through all my stuff, I don't have anything else that has a date problem or something like that I have to do. I will make a list of what is in my project pan, and if I have to throw some things away, I'll also write down on the list. And to wrap up this video that is becoming too long, I will make a spreadsheet, and I will actually count everything I use in a day, and I'm going to start doing that for my makeup. Parentheses. I'm also going to do that for my wardrobe, but that's going to be in another video. For this video, the important thing is I'm going to do that for my makeup. And then after 6 months, we will be able to tell how much I have for how many times did I use each one of those makeups, what is the progress I did on them, and how are they looking? All of the jazz with the pen. So I guess I'm doing a pen, but it's a pen that is like, I don't hate the products. I think it's time for them to, go. Just, go. And some are already going out because I'm like done with you. And that's it. I hope you have a good one. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment, like, whatever. It's your truth here. And watch the next one. Why not? Have a good one. Bye.